started. Hey, it's working. All right. Hey. This is on, right? Okay, good. I'll put my microphone off again. Let me just post this on my Reddit, my Discord, and we'll get the show on the road. All right. Thank you, Tom Kitty. I say you are the best. Make sure everything's going well. All right. Anyways, oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's go with that. There we go. Let's get this on the road with playing some tanks. I've been trying to spade the STA2. It's a pretty good vehicle, in my personal opinion. It has a bad rap, but thanks to the recent armor buff that happened last patch, it's gotten all right. Okay, well, you really need to get the APFS, the Heat FS. Like, you got to make a beeline for that. Don't bother with anything else, because without it, it's kind of a trash tank. It has a bit more armor now. Personally, I liked it better when it had the 75mm front plate, but I'll be getting the subs I deserve when I get them. Really waiting for those new. There's supposed to be some new AMD processors coming out eventually. I think it was like May or something. I have a bunch of money saved up to buy one to improve the quality of my videos and live streams. Some of that money which came from dear viewers like yourself. But I just gotta wait for the damn chips to come out. And it's annoying. It's got the money burning a hole in my bank account. But it'll be really nice once I get the it's gonna be a new processor, one of the new AMD ones, more RAM, and a new motherboard to, of course, go along with it. Come on, stay still. Yeah. Anyone else up there? Oh yeah, that's what the great thing about the STAs is. They got like Hubble Space Telescope zoom on them. I would like to see a Swedish Tech Tree and War Thunder. They got a lot of really nice, cool vehicles. The only downside is that they weren't really a major player in World War II, but a large portion of War Thunder is now about the Cold War, so I think it's not too big of a deal. But the two trees I really want to see is China, which, yes, it could happen with plenty of unique vehicles, and Sweden. Although I'm not an expert on Swedish tanks, there's plenty of other people who have done lots of research on what vehicles could be added there. Want more Spitfires or British tanks? I want more British tanks. I've never had done well in Spitfires, and I've always done poorly against Spitfires. They are the bane of my existence in ARB. I think I just need to sit down and like get good, but I'm taking the 8 point. Damn artillery. He's behind that building. See, I don't want to go out of the cover because despite its the STA's armor buff from last patch, it's still weak AF, and I forgot EFS can be detonated by a fence. Alright, there we go. This snow is killing my frame rate. I have checked out the Fly sound pack. I'm not so sure if I'll be getting it. Timotom, I am unaware of what those vehicles are, but they sound neat. Get away from me, airplane. Oh, they're shooting at me. I should probably get out of here. I don't know how that dent kills barrel. Yeah. Welcome back to Worth Weekly News this week. Live stream. Howitzers are long-range artillery guns. That's true. Any gun that you see as a howitzer is mostly used for artillery. Some howitzers did have AP rounds that could be used for direct fire. Or heat rounds. There's a few artillery tanks actually in-game. Whatever squad with subs, maybe. It'd have to be a special occasion. I typically find when I squad up with someone that it distracts me from reading the chat and then makes the stream not as entertaining. I also like I got the little bit that was showing of him. The S90, officially known as Gun Equipment 105mm L313, is an armored self-propelled artillery weapon. I really would like to see some more self-propelled artillery weapons in game. Don't give them like some stupid eye in the sky function like they have in World of Tanks. Like, make them just be like big old derp guns. And like, I guess maybe if a player is skilled enough, they could use it as proper artillery, but that would have to be like entirely on their own. Oh, damn it! I wanted to get that guy. Like, no assistance at all. Just raise the whatever. Although, yeah. Like, I actually have, I think on a, I have scored, I don't know if a kill, actually. Yes, it was a kill. It was recent, actually. IS-7. I scored a kill from arcing a shot right over a hill into an enemy. I knew where the enemy was prior because he had popped over the hill. But I also have arced a shot across a hill and hit an AI. It's kind of cool. So I guess maybe if the player is skilled enough, let them use the artillery as that. But otherwise, don't give them any more assistance. I just yesterday started with realistic mode. Do you have any tips? Currently 5.7. Are you playing Tiger 1? Here is what you do with Tiger 1. You got to angle your armor. Don't point the corner directly at them, but point the corner at them, basically. And if you are up-tiered, play it like a medium tank and try to flank them. Do not engage frontally. That's typically with all 5.7 range tanks. Is you get up tiered to 6.7 often, and when you are up tiered, all your armor is useless. So you have to play as if you have no armor and can be killed easily. And so, regardless of what kind of tank you're playing, so just avoid being seen at most costs. Go on the outskirts of the map. Not too much. You want to stay somewhere near the battle. But yeah, I think that's about all. Big nerf to M774. Yeah, it seems to be, which is gonna suck for sure. I'm just starting grinding at the M1. The Stormy Driver, this is the STA2. You can tell because the STA1 has a 50 cal on top. I like trains too. What would you do to change the extremely high American win rate? I would give the other nations more better tanks. Like, I don't think France even has a 10.0. So give them something. And give them two 10.0s. Give, I don't know about Russia. Like, Russia, all their tanks follow the same similar design, and that similar design isn't great for War Thunder. UK, I don't think they have a 10.0. Give them something. Give them a few things. Like every nation needs two 10.0s, and they also need a really good jet attacker. Not all of them have guided ordnance, but not all nations would have a jet attacker with guided ordnance, but you would have to find a way around it. Maybe some like like more modern trainers that are used as ground attackers. I don't know. And also give everyone some helicopters. So close to finally spading this thing. I have not aviation, but for tanks, everything up to tier 3 spaded. I just need to spade this thing and this guy, and then and this guy, and I'll have tier 4 spaded. and then this is gonna be a challenge, but we'll get to that when we're there. I want to see World War One tanks at low tiers. I agree. I've talked about it in the past. At least I'm not playing the Type 60. But yes, I would like to see World War One tanks. They would be kind of cool. I've talked about the past, but just kind of as like a one-time event, but let people keep the tanks afterwards. They wouldn't be very effective, and if you put them at low tiers, it wouldn't really do much. I mean, also the K-Wagon, Gaijin Plox. Oh yeah, and Danny, it's possible maybe the M833 will be necessary. I believe they did say that they had it in the files in case it ever did. And if the changes do affect the M1, and it's very likely that they will need M833. SDA, I wouldn't necessarily say it's good, but it's definitely usable. They've fixed a lot of the issues it used to have. And if you know what you're doing, you can do well in it. For example, the game I just played, 2 kills. It didn't. Man, I'm having the TPO is not as fun as I wanted it to be. Like, it just gets you up tiered, and then you gotta fight vehicles that suck. And I always end up on Kursk, and it's not a great tank for Kursk because it has no armor. Let's take out Italy. Yes, STB is a better Leopard 1. I agree. Leopard 2A4 is way better, no homo. Than the STB? I would have to agree. If they were fighting off each other, I would expect the Leopard 2 to win. Personally, yeah, I would say Leo 2A4 should have DM33. If there's a historical reason why it doesn't, I guess make another Leopard 2 with DM33, but I don't see a reason why not. Okay, let's go get killed in this British-Italian tank. Any clues what to coming next patch? Japanese Navy, probably some more modern tanks, hopefully some helicopters for some other nation, so they can all be caught up with one another, and that's all I really that's my assumption what's going to come. I have no like concrete information. Well, actually, no, I have pretty concrete information, which is my just based on evidence, pretty solid. Japanese Navy's coming next patch. I agree. BT5 OP. You know what I would like the Sea Gaijin do is take existing maps, or at least take the assets of the existing maps and switch them up a bit. So it feels like it's a new map. You don't have to develop assets for a new map altogether. You just need to change some of the stuff up. Although that could lead to more unbalanced maps, so maybe they shouldn't do that, but I don't know. We already have a lot of really unbalanced maps. What would more do? Oh god, no. Wait, I think I can... Yeah, no. Get away from me! I forgot this is Jumbo territory. I don't think there's any way I can penetrate him. Yet. Maybe when the, Maybe when the penetration changes come, I'll be able to kill the Jumbo. But... Captain Jack, the, ooh. Oof. Type 74 Kai, my guess is going to be 9.0. Because the only real difference is, well, there's a few differences. Nothing too major. I think it has a better APFSDS round, and that's about it. Which means it's not gonna like. My concern though is that it's gonna be a Japanese 9.0 premium. Alright, that Jumbo is dead. Yeah, I read that too. I was going to be talking about it in tomorrow's news video. Is it will be introduced possibly even next week if you think about it. I'm assuming it's going to be before we get any actual dev blogs. They should remove Vietnam map one side. Yeah, I don't know if they just necessarily need to remove it. They need to change a lot of things with it. Like there's a hill that one side can very easily get on top of and just get a nice sniping view of the entire map. It's a little ridiculous. And we're losing A. Why are we losing A? Any new planes coming next update? I would assume so. I have no idea what they would be. I haven't heard like a single thing about it. And I can't make any good assumptions. I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be some more rank 6 jets. Oh, actually, what was confirmed in Q&A was that existing jets are the ones that were armed with air-to-air missiles will be getting air-to-air missiles, and those will be moved to ring 6. Custom bells win. Custom bells later. I like to do them near the end of the stream. When should we expect the addition of the 2A5, Type 90, M1A1, Challenger 2? I don't know. I would kind of... I don't want to say I would hope, because I don't really like the power creep. But the British and the French are kind of left in the mud with no, like, good vehicles for top tier. I wish there was, like, a good stopping point where everyone had a proper vehicle. Hey guys, and fix that weird puddle. So apparently the fly low enough you can surpass airfield AA. Where was that said? Because I have never experienced that. Fly fast enough you can get away from it. and fly high enough, and it will be too inaccurate to actually shoot you or kill you. It will hit you. Oh yeah, the Jericho upgrade. I forgot what that was, but there's a few things they could do for the Challenger 1 to make it less trash. What? That was totally a hit. Oh my god. Well, the only difference between the STB-1 and the Leopard 1, the only real difference is that the STB-1 has a stabilizer. It also has a bit more armor, but it doesn't really matter. Well, the amount of armor it has doesn't really matter at that tier. Other than that, they're almost the same. Same ammo. Or same gun. I think the ammo might be different, I forgot. But they're pretty, like... I don't know if you would say equal, because stabilizers do add a big advantage. I had such a nice spot, and that damn Jumbo spotted me. And my round bounced too. What I'm curious about are what the Chronicles of War event vehicles are going to be. I'm hoping something like something stupid, like a really dumb looking airplane. And I got plenty of grinding vehicles, so I don't need like a sophisticated smart vehicle. I want something ridiculous. SDB should be 8.0. I haven't played it enough to make a good judgment on that. Or I haven't played it recently to make a good enough judgment. The ATGM Centurion 3 7.0. I could see that. Those ATGMs are like, you can get like pretty much a free kill with them. Yes, new 3D decorations would be cool. Not just like guns to put on the vehicles. I want like, I don't know, logs. This would be neat. I don't know, some other cool stuff. Good way to get SL. The way I always do it is that you get P47, two P47s, take them to arcade. Now you get two P47s and some other attack 50 cal monsters. Take them out to arcade, ground pound every match. Do it for like a little, like 10 matches. You'll get a good amount of SL. Yeah, event decorations are not the greatest. Well, we already have the Bradley. I've been thinking the M1A1 wouldn't actually necessarily be that much of a, like, wouldn't be that OP if you think about it, because it's really, apparently from what I've heard, is just a M1 IP with 120 millimeter. I'm sure it'll have more penetration, but at that tier, almost everything can penetrate everything. Besides the other the other M1s are going to be getting nerfed soon with the penetration changes. So I guess maybe giving them something new to chew on be a good idea. Is there a dude behind me? Oh my god. He missed. What are you doing? I'm not sure what happened there. But Beagle Panzer 8.0. Not so sure about that. T-Thurber's our friend. I haven't played it yet, so I can't say. I want to play it. It looks really cool. You didn't get a notification? Oh man, rip. I spelt Saturday wrong, and it streams hell right. Yes, I am aware of that. I purposely did that. Oh man. This M42, not as good as I was hoping to be. It has a major problem. Like I was expecting it to be like a whirlwind because it has like guns but it has really short magazines, so you have to reload a lot more often. Which whirlwind has longer fire, so it's better. It's shooting down planes. When I expect when I get the final rounds, the 64mm penetrating rounds, I could just use it as a tank destroyer, which doesn't need as long. But until then, do you think the mouse get its plate? Because I don't think the mouse is gonna get its 240 plate. I don't know all the science or whatever about that, but it's gonna. I think it'll be down tiered before it gets that plate. Wait, why is everyone pressing F? Looks like we're winning. What? Totally hit that guy. Charlie 2 should not be added. Well, I know for a fact Gaijin won't be able to get documents on it. So on that basis, perhaps it shouldn't be added. Play France. You know what I've been feeling playing? Not this, but ARL. For some reason, it's a... Hey, thanks for subscribing. I think all variants of the Australian Sentinel should be added. War Thunder needs more down under representation. What did I put as... Nah. I'll just do 6.0. Oh, it has a pretty good gun. So it can last. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it's already... Of course. And then... Oh yeah, they've, like, changed up the, Oh, man, this thing is gonna be a monster when those penetration changes come. Meh, I don't want to take it. My mod really likes the French spag, but I'm not too into it. I am Scottish. Charlie 2 can destroy any tank in the world. Well, I'm pretty sure that's technically true. Why does being Scottish matter? Because he is showing off his bias. Man, the Lorraine 40... yeah. Lorraine 40T with 300 millimeters is going to be scary. Do I want to take this guy out? Yeah, I want to take this one out, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get killed. Twitch chat said GLFS. Narval is so good. Narval is very good. I never take it into ARB. I always take it into ground battles, and I always seem to at least kill one thing. Its guns, like, it was great is the US Spags that it sits at, the I forgot what they're called. They're just so easy to ammo rack with the MG151s. It's hilarious. Sentinel will kill IP one shot. I'm sure if you shot in the right spot, it would. The trick to modern vehicles isn't necessarily that they're super well armored, it's just they're well armored in the right spots. Oh yeah, and KV2 is going to be losing. I think I think it's only 10 meters of penetration, but it's where 10 meters really matter. It makes it so none of the shells can penetrate 100 millimeters of armor or something like that. It's really sad. Is the LRA 44 even worth it? No. Because you don't have any vehicles that can you don't have any vehicles that you can take in a solid lineup with it. Because 5.7, you either take a under tiered lineup or you up tier it. And its armor isn't that great. You can trick people a bit with it. I like the way it looks. That's why I'm taking it out. If you like wiggle the nose a lot, you can bounce a lot of shots. But it's not that good. Like, the gun's good. It's only solid shot though. Like, it has a lot of downsides. Like, a lot of downsides. Some guy said a challenge to destroy 7 T-72As. Well, that's the thing about Russian tanks is they are all very similar and they're pretty easy to destroy if you know where to hit them. What I always do, because my Type 90 doesn't have the APFS DS yet, which is sad. What? But what it does have is heat, and you hit him in the gun breech, and then you hit him in the side, and you laugh your way to the bank, and you just do that with all Russian vehicles. They're all the same. Okay, this is what part where I get murdered by someone who just spawned. And rip that Panther. He didn't have any FB. Oh yeah, T-29 with a 280 millimeter penetration. I don't say I don't like it. I do like it. It just has a lot of flaws. But overall, I do enjoy the tank. Oh, come on. Already pinned me from the side. Like, here's one of the major flaws of it. It is so goddamn tall. Lies, angle better. I'll be working on that. Which desert map is my favorite? I like the one with the town in it. I guess that's like 3 of them. I like the one with the water. I forgot what it's called. But I like it how it has like 3 separate areas where you can go and do stuff. You can either go to the bridge, or you can go to the below, or you can go to the center island place, or you can go to the town. They all have different styles of getting shot in the barrel. I'm not sure where that came from. Oh, of course it did. On the damn rocks. Those are our rocks. Why are there enemy Shermans at our rocks? Unless I'm looking at the wrong spot. Not Shermans. What are they called? I would disagree. The enemy rocks are full of that damn Panthers. Timo Tom, your message for some reason was retracted. Oh yeah, the armored car vehicle, armored car thing that they did. It was kind of dumb. Like even of the British armored car they chose, why didn't they use the tech tree armored car that everyone has access to, not the weird event one? And one of them, yeah, wasn't like one of them was a spag. They didn't choose like the armored car with the recoilless rifles. Do you want the tornado in War Thunder early ones? Um, well, I would. Trying to. I know what the tornado is. It's the jet. I don't totally forgot all of its performance. But if other nations get vehicles of similar performance, then yeah, totally. Um, it seems Gaijin really wants to push really far into the future, so just might as well start asking for F-22s and all that good stuff. It looks like we've basically... Oh. Just missed that guy. I think he's dead already, actually. Nope. I was really hoping to hit both of those tanks and get a double kill. That would have been awesome. Oh, we killed each other. Oh yeah, there's the Soviet BTR in the armored car conspiracy. Do the Soviets have any other armored cars though? I swear they do. No, they don't. The only But speaking of Soviet armored cars, there's a lot of nice World War II era Soviet armored cars that they could have added that they haven't. I don't know. Guys just been slacking to armored cars, probably because they don't know how to make them control well, because you always have to swerve back and forth. It's really annoying when driving them. Oh, they're taking A. Not for long. I got two tiny Tims to make deal with that. Here, I'll deal with this airplane first. Oh, he's coming up to me. What is it? I'm not sure. But he's on my tail now. Looks like a German thingy. Nope, we won anyways. I love the the screen freeze that happens at the end of a game. Improved optics. Alright, let's go play. Cars are broken. Yes, they are broken. Guy just needs to figure out a way to fix them. I kind of want to play Italy. Not Italy, UK. But I've been kind of putting off them because they're going to get, like, so heavily buffed when the damn AP changes come. I could play... Here, let's go to events. And play the armored car. I'll take the Churchill out because I already have the box spaded. There a spag? Yeah. Lamborghini with RPG 29. Sounds about right. I don't think I have anything unlocked for that, so here, I'll take this thing out. I think I bought this 50% off a long while ago and then like realized I have no use for it. But now with Navy coming out, I still have no use for it. Because destroyers start at a higher battle rating, so I have better vehicles there. I wish I could send you some images, but like literally every Soviet World War II armored car just builds a BT-5 turret onto the top of it. Yes! They did, and it was great. I really want them to add some of those weird early Russian tanks. Like the tanks that were made because people didn't know what they were doing. Do you think Britain is at? I have no idea what if Britain is getting a new ground attacker. Maybe. Personally, I want some more Japanese ground attackers. I don't know if they have anything, but come on, Gaijin, give anyways. Threes. They should add Tsar tank. Yes, Tsar tank is a must. Not sure if it had any cannons. I think it did. What I really want is some Japanese armored cars, because I believe there was like at least one with a 37mm cannon. It was like a really bad 37mm cannon, and the armor was weak, and the car was slow, and it would be a terrible vehicle altogether for War Thunder. But I want it because it was the Japanese armored cars look so like very intense. It's a good word to put it. Very armored car. Excuse me, KB. I'm gonna take a nice turn here and not go directly into combat because I'll get murdered. Add the P-3043. Pretty sure that thing never got out of wooden mock-up. Is our tank? Yeah. I really want to see that thing in game. It would be amazing. And those big old wheels. What? What? Alright, fine. Churchill time. Take my eyes off the screen for a second just to read chat more. And damn Italians come rolling around, making rude jokes.
Attention to the designated grid square. I agree.
You know, idea I've been contemplating lately is what if they made it so every tank theoretically could be hull broken? As in, if you had a big enough HE shell, you could just blow the turret off of a Tiger. Because apparently that's how it worked in real life, is 122 millimeter cannons, or 152 millimeter cannons, would just be able to blow up Tigers and Panthers. I'm not so completely sure on the science of it all, but that's what I've heard. So what if they like made that a reality where you could do stuff like that? I don't know. Hull break is kind of a BS in a lot of ways, so it would be that's why I'm not so excited about it. Hello, the chicken farmer. Like, I think a lot of things about hull break need to be rethought of. Like, yeah, I have hull break in milk trucks because I hit the wooden fender on the back of them and with a heat shell, and that somehow kills the entire crew and makes the vehicle unoperable. Will they add Brimstone to War Thunder? Brimstone? Isn't that like a town? I don't know what that is. Oh, P30 was based off Crusader. Yes, give that thing. Italy needs more tanks. I'm pretty sure we're going to get it eventually because it's a World War II tank. There's a good amount known about it. It's bound to happen.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Like the wait. I mean, for huge shells that have actual connect effect on tanks, like 120 of the MO3. Yeah, that would be pretty neat. Have a tank actually be knocked around when it's hit by a massive shell. Like if you hit a M22 with 122, that M22 should probably like tip over at the least. Honestly, I would like to see more death animations for when you ammo rack someone. Instead of just the turret flying off or whatever, have like parts of the tank explode. No, a better Hellfire. The Hellfire missiles? I'm not so excited about Hellfire missiles. Okay, it looks like that Beretta bus was already taken care of.
Attack the A point.
German need IFE, I agree. Hey, Jenna. How's it going in Spaghetti Land? What?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Take my HE shell. Oh, he did. Okay, well, I'm gonna go try to figure out how to replenish my crew. With the rifle, the rifle on my tank, I believe it is some sort of British rifle. I forgot what one. You could look it up after this game, if I remember. KV2 needs to go down 0.3 of a BR when its AC and APBC shell go down to 90. Yeah, maybe. It will still have that murderous heat shell. Italian tanks are pretty fun. They have had, unfortunately, some gaps in their to tree, but they are pretty good. I got murdered by a Beretta bus just this game, if you didn't see. They will add V-Bomber. Maybe, if jets get more advanced. I know there's a lot of people who really wanted some V-Bombers in game. I forgot what it was. The Vulcan? I think it was, I don't remember. There was one V-Bomber that some players actually made a model of and flew it around, and it was pretty cool. But it's too fast for the game to for it to be balanced. And too much big of a bomb load. I did like nothing this game. Our team just won. I was at the damn Churchill the whole time. Well, I died in a go-kart. And then I got into a Churchill and did nothing. I got shot. So where am I on the team? I'm not last, somehow. What about French FMC prototype? I've heard of it. I totally forgot what it is. Should be at anyways. Jets don't have to be more advanced to get the V-Bomber. Maybe now. It was talked about like it was years ago. I want to say like 2016 is when the V-Bomber talks were going around on the fan base. Vulcan, where it was. There was an LVT chassis for sale for a 10K, and it sold, and I saw. And it sold, I saw. Did you buy it? Oh God! Well, that was terrifying. TU-95? Maybe. Maybe someday we'll get the bear. Amazing JBK, hi. Got an assist. I agree, RU-251 should be a tech tree vehicle. There should have been, instead of a second tank destroyer line, a light tank line for Germany. RU-251 should have been the rank 5, the first rank 5 vehicle of it. And it should be 7.0, as that's where they put the other thing that is essentially an RU-251. Valiant, Victor, and Vulcan, Victor, and Valiant, all subsonic, could be added now and would likely not be overpowered. I don't know much about the vehicles, so I can't say too much. But if that's true, yeah. Though the likelihood of them being added is small because apparently bombers take forever to model, and yeah. So Gaijin seems to be going for fires. I think they even said that they're not planning on adding rank 6 bombers. Oh yeah, well, look at that rifle. It's a Lee Enfield number 4 Mark 1. Can I play with you? Not right now. I don't like to have other people join me when I'm streaming because it can distract me from the chat and makes the stream less enjoyable. Too bad. Yeah, I already read that. Probably a stream delay, but it's a Lee Enfield. Bombers generally do not hit high tier gameplay well. Gaijin already confirmed this. Yeah, well, Gaijin doesn't need to confirm a damn thing. Fly a bomber at high tiers and you get murdered instantly. Man, this thing is really fun to play, but the turrets are just powder kegs waiting to go off. Events. You know what I want to play? I recently got the Zut. Yeah, I got so many damn talismans for my Russians. It's weird. I didn't play Russia that much. Now where am I on spading this? I'll take this one out just so I can spade it. If that comes to be. Let me fix everything else. Gotta get the milk truck. I love milk trucks. I don't know, everyone always used to hate them. I've always loved them. They're great. You can kill panthers with them. And let's not take a hind. Yeah, let's take the TAM or tandem MII. All late Cold War bombers just were designed for nuking very strategic strikes. Not much in terms of World War II carpet bombing. That's generally true. Will I play boats? I will not be playing boats, unfortunately, because it runs like trash on my computer when I'm streaming. Normally it runs pretty alright, but streaming takes a little bit extra, and that just murders any form of frame rate. Yeah, I won't take this thing. Although T3 is a great tank. And we're not going to naval, we're going to tanks. When I get my computer upgraded, in I assume a few months, I will hopefully be able to stream boats. Oh, look at this, the terribly balanced map. And Bacon, that the thing that you're messaging me out on Discord, when you first brought that up, I assumed you were just pulling my leg on it. If it does exist, no, I was not invited. Probably because I signed up before it was a thing, I guess. If it doesn't exist, great joke. Keep up at it. But I love this thing mainly because it has a bucket. The bucket makes the tank. Like, if this tank didn't have a bucket, I wouldn't have gotten it. One of my Discord mobs, he has it and he really dislikes it, and I don't understand why he dislikes it. It's just such a great vehicle. You get to zip around, and it's only 5-round magazines, but you reload really fast. I guess kind of slow, but it's enough to kill any vehicle in a decent time. I guess the turret traverse is ungodfully slow though.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
What am I playing? I'm playing ZUT 37. How did they already get C? Oh, wait, let me guess. Oh no, they're British and American. I guess we're just really slow today. We got the Italy. I'm not sure what's up. Go through these buildings. See, I love this tank, but this map is just so awful that I don't think I'm gonna be ending with a great happy story. Although maybe if I oh no. That didn't work. Oh. Rip me. Alright, let's be practical. And I never know what shell to use with this damn tank, because you get so many. Jesus, what shell do I use? I'm just gonna use this one. SU-122 is stupid. Yes, I agree. SU-122 is hilarious. Perhaps I should have taken that. But has a nice HE shell, a good heat shell, and you can. I love doing it with the low velocity cannons, is trying to use them as artillery and flop shells over hills. Looks like we've gone to a stalemate. Alright. I would take a risk. Ah! I totally got that guy. Guess my ping is worse. Man, the milk truck has a high SP cost. Yo, how's it going? It's going all right. I just got cheated out of a kill because I guess maybe my ping was worse than that guy's ping. and I'm on a terrible map. And my team, I don't know why, has given up before the battle started. Although I'm not exactly doing better, so who am I to talk? Ooh, that was a nice one. It looks like the enemy team is also special. Okay, I seem to destroy their push, but it's a little late. Yes, their helmets. I don't know why I do this with all my Russian tanks that have the little viewports. I have the rare one too. Both rare ones technically, the SU-85A as well. I don't like the vehicle very much. I like tank destroyers that can take a beating, and it can't take a beating. Either fast tank destroyers or tank destroyers that can take a beating. One of the two. Oh, come on. That was totally a hit. Turn around, turn around. Look, the free kill. Nope. I don't think we're going to be able to win. I need to make a beeline to the point, and this tank is not very fast. Why Saturday? Because it always seems I have to do something Friday, which gets in the way of streaming. But I always have Saturdays free. So, bammo, let's just do Saturday. Makes life easier for me. If I do have something taking up Saturday, I'll probably just stream Friday. That's my new plan. What is that? Oh god, that's... no. No. I just got here, don't bomb me now. And we lost. Weekends are the best. Most don't have to work school on Saturday. Yeah, that's also I was thinking. Well, viewers should also have some free time. Besides, everyone else streams Friday. I'll try the Zut again. You should try the T28 at top tiers with... No, I'm not going to take the T28 at top tier. What time is it now? It is 14:43 on a Tuesday afternoon. Alright, this is a better map for this. Play AVRE as Artie. I unfortunately do not have the AVRE. Maybe in the future I'll get it, but I'm not that big. I'm not as big of a YouTuber as I can just request things. I'd love to play the AVRE as artillery though. But 220 is fun to charge at Abrams because you can. What I love about the T-28 is you got 2 front turrets with Ivan and his brother Steve, who moved to America when he was born, which basically function as spaced armor. So most like heat shells are, you got to aim for the driver port if you want to do damage to the main section of the tank. And most APHE as well. It's great.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, this is why you
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
this is why you look both ways when crossing the road. 'Cause you never know when the Panzer is sneaking up around you.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Wait, what?
Getting closer to victory.
What? What? Well, all right then. What's the next lowest projectile after AVRE? It might be the Japanese self-propelled gun. But I don't know for certain. It also might be the broom bar, although, because that thing's pretty slow. What is this guy doing? Don't mind me, I'm being sneaky. Oh, and I'm not aiming well. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. I always assume that's much shorter distance between those points than it actually is. And then I get murdered by a tank that I spotted first. Oh, thanks for selecting this camo, Gaijin. This is really going to help me blend in with the damn trees. Is the bright yellows. Look, I can hardly see my tank myself. How is the enemy gonna see me when I'm up against a building?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, it looks like we already claimed the town, so. Now you only need to speak Vietnamese.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Hello there. Yes, run, run. What? Damn, absorbent fuel tanks.
Attention to the designated grid zone. The enemy has most of the strategic zones. Attack the D points.
Oh, see? Ivan's just there. Oh, damn it. Steve did not do his job. He's supposed to jump in front of the enemy shell. Let's take out this dumb thing.
We no longer have the advantage.
Alright, good night, Andrew. Whatever your last name is. I love how stupid and slow this thing is. 1930s vehicles are the best. Because no one knew what they were doing yet. You know, I was looking up on, whatever the thing is, the website. Apparently, Mexico built a tank back in, like, World War I era. And it had a 37mm Gatling gun. Well, that was the worst bombing run I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna change out that vehicle to something that's actually good. But yeah, it looked like a Mark V, I want to say, British tank. But then they just put a Gatling gun on it, or a 37mm Gatling gun. Oh, thank you. I really needed the damn rocket tank. See, I want to buy the. Let's go to Germany. Yeah, let's do this. German 7.0. Great lineup. I want to buy all the damn rocket tanks, but it's just so I don't stop getting, like, test drives and discounts of them. I don't want them. They're terrible. Guys, just down tier them a little bit and they might be better. Man, the Tiger 2 105 is gonna get so nerfed if those penetration changes affect this thing, because the first shell you get is gonna be a joke. It's gonna get like 170 millimeters of penetration. A20, it's an up armored BT5, BT7. Yeah, isn't the BT5, isn't A20 one of the predecessors to the T34? Hmm. Oh yeah, the Chinese New Year box thing. I'm not sure what Gaijin was thinking. Like, at least put in the chance of winning something good. I'd say don't do that. Just, honestly, they should give away those rocket tanks more often. Just, like, give them away. I'm not sure who buys them. They're terrible in game, for the most part. So just give them out for free. Like, blammo, free rocket tank. But about the Tiger 2 105, yes, the other shell will still be good. The issue though is that you're gonna that the stock shell is gonna be awful, like really awful. Why is that when I type and then send it, it gets deleted? YouTube, what's going on, mate? Let's see. Perhaps it's because you don't have the correct opinions. I don't know. YouTube's weird like that, and they auto censor thing, and I don't think I can turn it off. Just gonna spook this dude real quick. What? Damn light tank. Totally ruined my surprise. Whatever. YouTube is indeed the big gay. Play type 61? Yeah, sure. Alright, I recently got this boy. It's pretty alright. So let's just sneak up onto those train tracks and make rude gestures towards those guys that just killed me. As much as I love how some... Hello there. As some German tanks come stock with a nice desert camo, I believe there are more forested maps than desert maps in game. But whatever. His joyride didn't last very long. Yep, that's the dead train. Say, Fosh you. Are you asking me to play the Fosh? I could play the Fosh. You know, my favorite thing about this map is not the damn US light tanks that keep shooting me. I don't have parts yet. So this is my new home. I really like the cars. They look cool. Thank God for those new functions that let you repair without a repair kit. Excuse me, just gonna hope you had insurance. Just making my way downtown. Walking fast. I forgot the lyrics. Jag Tiger should be 6.7. Changed my mind. I'll change your mind here. Mash needs to be 6.7. Change my mind. Personally, I think that there should be a bit of a gap. Not necessarily in BR, but I guess BR, but between Cold War era vehicles, or Cold War era style vehicles, and Second World War style vehicles. So like the heavy tank, U.S. heavy tanks in the 50s, they should definitely be fighting World War II era heavy tanks. But like, I really hate seeing STBs, Leo 1s come around and murder Second World War era tanks. It's just the play styles are so different. I feel like there should be a gap there, but it's Gaijin's game. They can choose, make the decisions. Alright. I'm gonna get a bit further in and then chill out. You know, I'd like to see actually is the what do you call it? Elephant? It's the Ferdinand with a machine gun. 'Cause Ferdinand really needs a machine gun. Jagged Tiger to 4.3 to counter counter KV1. I don't know, the KV1 probably bounced the shells. Damn it. What could the Japanese premium jet be? Um, there was a trainer jet that the Japanese used. Uh, the T1 Fuji or Fuji T1 or whatever it's called. Um, they only had like it could carry some gun pods. It had one built-in machine gun, and it was pretty decent. Um, it was around kind of around the same speed as the Sabers. Um, although personally, I think that should be in main tree. Although it was a trainer that was sometimes used as for surveillance and ground attack. Well, it would be used in ground attack had it been necessary. Um, I know this is the strange thing is there's not exactly a whole lot of Japanese jets to choose from. Maybe they could get a little strange and add some bizarre Second World War jet. There was a few of them that were supposedly made that Gaijin has yet to add. There should be a historical game mode like M4s versus Tiger 2s versus IS-2s. Tiger 2 field for these Jack Panthers on the same battle like that. I am not well. Okay, maybe for an event or something, but regular battles should definitely be balanced. I would prefer that much more over than historical accuracy, because historical accuracy was not balanced at all, and I would hate to be one of the many Shermans that has to die in order to defeat the damn Tiger. But it's not fun being German 7.0. I don't know. I like German 7.0. It's just that Leopard 1s are just a whole lot better than most things they face that are 7 or lower. I like 4 Tigers to 20 Shermans or something like that. I'm pretty solid, pretty certain the Tigers would lose most of those battles. Are you almost give me a heart attack?
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, victory. Alright, so someone asked Type 61, so I'll go play that. And then I think after that game, we could start up some custom battles. The German 7.0 is okay, but the players are not. Hit that subscribe button. Alright, let me just start up a, why not start up a, choose a. I'm too much drunk to continue. Alright. See you, Joseph Rex. I really want them to take down the whole reproduction to 6.7 so I can have an amazing lineup of these 3 tanks. My favorite part about 6.7. No armor is best armor. This thing is an amazing ground attacker. Because you can, you got an 800 kilogram bomb. You can take off, fly really fast. There's hardly any other jets here. Bomb someone, go back to the airfield base. If you're skilled, you can land on the helicopter airfield. And then you can take off fast again because you got those rockets to help you out. It's amazing. I think that's all I need. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is only 6.0, but I'll deal. I really like the Type 61. It's very neat. What I heard, Gaijin is sitting on a new tech tree nation, so I wonder what country do you think will be added? Well, my assumption, the most likely trees that could be added are either Sweden or China. I don't know. Everyone questions the China tree. I'll just copy paste. I tell you, you can make a legit tree out of Chinese vehicles that aren't just copy and paste. Where's some other good ones? Can I play Kika and Arabi? I could, but I'm not so sure if I want to wait 10 minutes to get into a game. Other dude, if you combine some of the minor Axis nations, like Hungary, Romania, Finland, and Bulgaria, you could probably make a tree out of that. I mean, Czechoslovakia. I haven't looked too much into Czechoslovakia's like vehicles. I know that there's a tree in World of Tanks. I don't know how good that tree is. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the vehicles there are fake, but they did that with Italy too, and you don't even need to do that with Italy. So I don't know. World of Tanks is not a good example of anything really. Yes, that's a harsh insult. Does T20 worth it? How was T20? I don't have the T20. I hear really good things about it. You're gonna have to take a risk on that one, on your own, whether you buy it or not. Because I don't got it. I haven't played it. I'm not so sure it's interested about it. It doesn't seem good on paper, but maybe it's just like a really solid vehicle. Just so apparently some of my genetics derive from Czechoslovakia or Czech or whatever it is. So I've always had a slight interest in Czech stuff because of that. So I would very much like to see a Czechoslovakian tree. I don't know anything about the nation. Never been there. It's just apparently like some ancestor, not ancestor, of my dad or whatever was from there at one point. Apparently my ancestry goes down to like India. Which is weird. What I'm very curious about is if they did add Finnish tanks. If I recall correctly, Finland had their own swastika, but it was facing a different direction, so it meant like totally different things. It wasn't a Nazi swastika; it was just a good old swastika of like equality or not balance or whatever it's supposed to represent. But it being a swastika alone, would Gaijin put that in game? Okay, so none of my team has taken the C point. I don't see any of the enemy here. Oh! Super health guy got me. Should have been looking across the river. Alright, time to take out this boy. It looks like we're losing massively. Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, Slovakia. I can't pronounce those words. Slovakia, Kortara, Finland can be in the tree. As for the Czech planes tanks, they can be in the tree as well as premiums are given. You know, actually, they need to have their maybe not their own tree, but they need to definitely be standard in the tree because Czechoslovakia had their own deviation or of the 262, and then I really like 262s. They're awesome. I just got murdered. This match is a nightmare. Where is that good boy at? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he just got destroyed. He ain't pulling out that. How are you flying with no tail? Now everyone has their damn spags out. How did I miss that? Well, this was a disaster match. Subscribed, clicked many times. Good. All right. I think that's enough with regular matches. Let's go on to a custom battle. I'm not sure what kind of custom battle would you guys like? Oops. Here, let me. No, this helps. That's the one I want. All right. Play some low tier tonks. I want to do some custom battles. I'm trying to think of a good custom battle match. I was thinking maybe the other day, dude was talking having a mouse versus meme tanks custom battle. Finland is already part of. Why are we talking about Finland and part of Sweden now? And it shall not be. Does Poland have tanks? Poland does actually have some tanks. I don't know if they have enough to make their own tech tree, but they definitely had some tanks. Because like they kind of got decimated around 1942, I think it was, maybe earlier, 1940s. I don't remember. And then they weren't really able to build tanks for a little while. M18 race. Mouse versus 105 Shermans. I don't have auto repair on because here's a good example of why. Let's go to Japan and aviation. And here's one of my favorite planes. If you notice, it has 13,000 repair cost. And here's another plane. I don't play it much, but it has a 12,000 repair cost. And oh, this is a great plane, and it has a 16,000 repair cost. So when you play aircraft, especially when you're grinding jets out, like I do often, oh, look at this, 13,000. What's this one? Oh, 20,000 repair cost. The repair costs for aircraft are very high, and sometimes I just want to play a single plane and jump onto another one. So why waste the Silver Lions when I can just wait for the next time I want to play the vehicle? Well, no one else has put out any suggestions. We're gonna do mouse worth 105 Shermans. If you don't have a mouse, take out a 105 Sherman. Can a 105 Sherman even kill a mouse? Here, let's go to event. Oh god, dude, when did... See, that's why I turn off, that's why I turn off auto repair, because that's how you get money. You turn off auto repair. Not entirely, but yes, turn off auto repair. I had more, just a few weeks ago. I had like 12 million. That's not what I won. But I don't have the 105 Sherman. Okay, how about just general meme tanks? Derp guns. Anything that is trash. So like, not trash, but anything that's kind of a joke. Like you can have KV2, 105 Sherman, SU-122, I got that camo. I bought it on the Gaijin market. Why did they Why don't they add more captured tanks like the captured Tiger for the Brits and the Panther for the French, or even... Well, first of all, the captured Panther for the French, it wasn't captured. That was post-war. They actually used those in battle. I think that they should add them maybe to the main tree, but a lot of people really don't like captured vehicles because they're copy and paste and they kind of mess up sim battles. Yes, Japanese 150 is a go. Here, let me set up the custom battle. And actually, while I do that, watch an ad. Unless you have ad blocker, then this is awkward. Yeah, let's do American Desert. ISU 152 can penetrate mouse on the turret cheek. I have tried it with heat cell. Really now? That's interesting. The password, as always, is going to be 4 Qs. QQ, QQ. No helicopters, no aviation. Let's not get too crazy. On Kursk? No, we're not doing Kursk. Yes, the Stug can count as a derp gun. Well, the one with the 105. I think it's called a Stew. I don't remember. Let's not do nighttime. Let's do day. Weather clear. Difficulty. Oh, I think that's like how I like it. Include bot snow. Apply. Apply. We are doing mouse versus meme tanks. Yeah. Hey, Foxy. I remember you. Yes. Oh, did you get FPE for your mouse yet? I did. Yeah, bring out the mouse if you want to be on the star team. Sure. Oh, rip. It should be in custom battles. Just look for my name. Uh, 2 and 900. And 2 is spelled out the word. Because Gaijin demands that you start your name with letters for some reason. Sure. Everyone can be my friend. Till I run out of room on the friends list or whatever. How do you play 6.3 Russian? Because the armor is poo poo and the guns are poo poo and the tanks are garbage. Um, I wouldn't say the tanks are garbage because you have T-44. Okay. So long while ago, I got a 75% off coupon for the T-44 122, and then I got that. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, if you can't find the battle, make sure you have the server list to. I'm in on the West Coast. Yeah, the West Coast of the United States. So make sure you have that. I'm not in Europe, and I'm not in Asia, and I'm not in the other place where the server is. Uh, how do I invite people? Oh, there we go. All right. Lapse in IS2 Revenge. Yeah, that's another way to get through it. Um, I guess I am just saying buy a premium, but I'm also not saying just buy a premium because you can't find it. Um, hey, just send me a friend request or whatever, and then I'll invite you from there. Um, name is spelled out right here, so you should be able to find it. But other than that, I'd say you your the IS2 kind of is a little janky. So you wanna T-44 is where you at, and you gotta play as a medium tank. So you want to avoid frontal combat, and yeah, I kind of blew past Russian 6.3. That's I gotta say. Um, the select all are realistic. You should be able to be any nation, and it is RB. Yes. Oh yeah, and so okay. I'll type it out. The 6.7 is would it be trash? Yeah, I agree. 6.7 is I would much worse than 6.3. I prefer 6.3 a lot. You can run World War III the game. Here, I'm gonna change to Britbong. I don't have the mouse, so I'll use the Fat Prince. Okay, I will allow that. I just forgot to talk for a second. All right. You don't gotta stay on my team, Foxy. We should do a cinematic. I'm not so sure if I've never done cinematics, so I don't know how would I want to do those. What map is it? It's American Desert. Nope. I think I messed something up. R3. What? I might try that mouse. Oh. It should be any country. Any tank. 1.0 isn't. Alright, Rocky, you need to ready up. Oh, you just press enter on the glitch? Here, let me try. Yeah, I'm pressing enter. Ain't doing nothing. Oh, okay. I see what the issue is. The eye of the tiger. Alright, see you, Rocky. You can join back later. Yes, unbalanced is the way we like it. Hello, bot-to-me melee. No, it's supposed to be unbalanced. Now I don't want to see no capping the point. Or maybe we should cap the point. I don't know. I don't want to see no non-mice on the mouse team and no non-meme tanks on the meme tank team. Which is good. We seem to have all meme tanks. Oh, the Captain Jack. That's yeah. I wish I have AVRE. I need to commission gaijin to give me. Okay, there's only 3 mice, so... Artillery lineup, what? Yes, no Simon minimap. I think I accidentally messed up on the settings, but whatever. It makes not much of a difference. And we gotta remember that mice are slow, so they're probably just getting out of their spawn. Alright, don't scream too loud. Oop, what was that? Okay, I'm over by their spawn. I don't see any of them yet. Strumpanzer is the best tank. Oh, you found them?
Attention to the designated grid square.
When do you think next update for War Thunder was gonna be? Aha. Probably sometime next month. That's my assumption. Oh god, I keep murdering all my friends. Oh, he doesn't have FPE though. That's 1 mouse down. Wait, why is there a Strumpanzer on their team? Oh no. Will they add player control already? If they do, it won't work like it does in World of Tanks. No! Captain Do! I got his ammunition. Might require some bias. We actually might need more mice. So if you want to go play mouse, you should probably go jump there because there's not many of them. Oh. More, please.
Allied forces have captured the zone.
Found my brother. Oh no, they capped. What's with the Strum Panzer on the enemy team?
Our victory is near. Attention to the designated grid square. Affirmative.
Why is my tank rocking? Is that like a normal thing this thing does? Probably makes sense. It's kind of unbalanced with all that weight in the back.
Attention to the map. Roger that.
I wish they would add more like controls onto how to make a custom battle. Challenger. You know, I'd say that's not a meme tank, but it's not exactly the best tank in the world. Perhaps it is a meme. You guys Strum Panzered?
A little more effort and victory will be yours.
Yeah, we need more mice. Wait for the game to end. T95. I don't have the Strum Panzer. Did he miss me? I like how you have bushes on your box tank. Just a attempt to hide the giant barn on treads. Will they add Sam's? I've actually been hearing that they will be adding Sam's. Nothing that I could like confirm, but just a possibility. Not everyone's gonna be on this. Here, let me get some great memes out here. Um, This is the real best meme. Oop, I started it. That's an annoying glitch there. Add me as a friend. I'll add you as a friend in my heart. Will you stream every Saturday night? I plan to. I can't make guarantees, but that's the plan. Okay, so we got 4 guys on our team. One is a Spag, a Strumpanzer, a T-30, and me. I think if I can get to a good location... They only got 3 mice, so... If that is even 3 mice. Some people seem to be breaking... Oh yeah, Captain Jack said he was going to be in a Churchill. A list of meme tanks? Well, I guess it would be kind of hard to make a full list of them, but just tanks that people make jokes out of. Typically, derp guns. So anything with a 125 or 122 or 125. Oh, a 122, 152. I was trying to say, or 155. Awful tanks, low tier tanks. Really, any of those. I got a hit. Protect me. Where'd he go? I don't have parts for this thing. Which it shouldn't be a surprise, really. Ha! They seem to have lost all their mice. Will he add T90 in next update? No idea. It's possible. T90 isn't exactly like the early T90 here is pretty lame. No. No, you shot my. Where'd that come from? Oh, here he is. Thick boy. Maybe I should have a game that's thick boys versus thick boys versus small boys, and it won't be a gay porno. Yuri asked that they add player control artillery. I told you, it's very unlikely that it will function like it does in World of Tanks. But the vehicles themselves, they could be used as derp guns. I don't know. I was probably gonna end it after this match because I need to go eat, and there is some French toast waiting for me to go eat. Yeah, I love how it has four sets of tracks. Oh, you just murdered him. Together we are unstoppable. Will they add subs S? I'm gonna like I honestly don't think so, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it did happen. What are we doing? Nah. Oops. Okay, that other one just hit a lamp pole. No! Italian Spagmobile. You were so young. No! T95! You were also so young. It's too late for me. No, the question should be, when will Germany get rank 6 air? I wouldn't be surprised if they did get it in the next patch. Hey, blue steak. Hope the MiG-19 East Germany. Yeah, it's likely to be a MiG-19 East Germany. A guy said in a Q&A that rank 6 jets for Germany are likely to be kind of like the high top tier jets that Germany has currently, which is rank 6 stuff. TF-44, you're on the wrong team. You're a mouse. You're supposed to be on the mouse team. Oh god. Okay, so there's a Type 60 on the enemy team and a mouse on our team.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
And the Sturmpanzer 2 can lift that barrel pretty high up. Oh, you didn't get your Wait, I have an idea. We gotta face this direction. Alright, let's go meme some mice. Why is there a Type 60 on their team? Unless he is killing the mouse with the beam tank. I came to fight Chunk Team. I came for Chunk Team, not to fight Chunk Team. Yeah, a chunk on chunk crime is a big deal. Well, no one's really following the rules anymore, so I'm gonna end it real soon. The next time I see an enemy, I'll... There's a mouse behind us.
We are losing.
Oh no! Go free brooms. Alright, well, nobody's following the rules anymore. I have to go eat. I'm hungry. And I think this stream's just about long enough. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. Well, no. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the stream. If you want to see more, I'm going to stream every Saturday. I'm going, yeah, so every Saturday. Next time I'll try to force the rules a bit stronger. Maybe I'll get one of my mods in here to mitigate everything. But anyways, thanks for coming and stopping by. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm tired, can't think straight, and need to eat. Tomorrow, news video. I make news videos every Saturday. I make a new video every Sunday. I make other videos. They're cool. Hit the subscribe button. See y'all.